everyone doing? Let's see, let me put all messages. Look at this. Chocolate. Chocolate, chocolate, chocolate. I gotta bring my little candy dish in here. All right. We've got my other glasses, which are my readers and close-up glasses. I've got my machine on. I've got lots of things going on. I have lots of cut-off pieces here that I'm going to sadly say I've used to run through instead of these blocks, which is what I should do. I'm going to give you guys the story. I'll give you a good laugh with my story. Though it kind of brought up a lot of safety issues for me. So, and then, oh, you're going to see that mess over there. Just don't worry about it. I've got so much going on. I had intentions to yesterday long arm some of those quilts on my long arm and clean up that pile. But it didn't happen. So, let me go get some more 2.5-inch squares that I can sew with. Here we go. There's some lights and darks. I've got a pile of lights now. I wasn't sure if I was going to actually be here to tell you the honest truth. I didn't know how I was going to wake up this morning, but I think I'm doing okay. We'll wait for a little bit more. Maybe it's 7 o'clock show. How about that? We'll do it then because that's when most of our friends are on. And in the meantime, I am working. I'm whipping it with the Wish pattern. It's a cluck cluck sew pattern, and I have 5 of these to do, and then I have all 15 blocks. I'm a little sore still, so I still have little sore spots, you know, ahead of me. And here we go. Made my tea this morning. I don't know, can you see the color of my tea? It's blue. The tea is blue. And that's the tea bag. And normally I'm telling you celestial seasonings, twinings, all like different kinds. But I love tea, and I love all kinds of tea. Hi, Pat. And so this one today, I brought the tin up because this isn't one that you see it in our supermarkets, but you may not see it where you live. It's called Harvey and Sons. You could probably get it on Amazon, or maybe they do carry it. I've never seen this. So it's called Indigo Punch. It's butterfly pea flowers with vibrant and fruity with a vibrant and fruity twist. So this one is the one that I am drinking this morning. It is super good. Someone gave it to me from school when I was going through my healing process. 2 big baskets were brought to my house. One that was filled with fruit and treats, and another that was filled with all kinds of other goodies. And that was one of the teas in there. Actually, there was 2 boxes of teas. There was that and a sleepy one. But I'm not going to, I won't be drinking the sleepy one here. Yeah, so sorry to hear that the chicken stuck their leg out and tripped you. Exactly, Pat. So if you were on Lynn's live last night, you would know that I fell. I fell yesterday, and I took a hard fall yesterday. So, yeah, let's just say, and of course, my right side, right? So I'm sitting here ironing, and now I'm feeling the pull. But this girl here is damaged. She's she's still there, but let me tell you, if I were one of those people who had plastic surgery, I might have popped something. I hit hard, and I don't know how, but it took my whole right side, took the brunt of it. And so from here down and my hip is black and blue. And then I have my hand. Well, yesterday was all red and swollen, but here is all scraped up and here. Oh, yeah. But now I'm home by myself. So that brought up some interesting, right for right now, that brought up some interesting feelings. So I will let you know, but I don't want to have to repeat the story. Oh my goodness. All right. So let's see. Oh, Nightbot. Okay, so we have that. Nightbot is up early. Nightbot normally isn't up this early. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip and stitch this. Yeah, that's surprising because sometimes that Nightbot is like a sleepy. It is sleepy. Let's see. So we have, okay, so I'm flipping and stitching this. And so this one has to go here, which means, so now, I don't know if you remember, you have to take your strips. Let me move it back a little so you can see. I'm not getting in and out of this chair if I don't have to too often. There we go. It's just, and I have to go to school because really my day situation, my time off situation for health reasons is not much. Good morning, Deb. Nightbot actually did its job, Deb. All right. So I have that one going there and that one, which means these two, I need like a tiny, oh, here we go. This is not good. Oh, ouch. I better move things around anyway. All right, so here we are. I feel like everything is, oh, here it is. It's not where it's supposed to be. I've got things falling. And I didn't want to get up, but I have to. No, I don't. We're going to leave it. Good morning, Teresa. So I'm going to grab two of these. I don't have my big board out. I only have, you know what? I'm going to glue that to my small one. That big one is great for like bigger pieces, but when I'm sitting here, yeah, look at that. That fits perfect on here. So we're going to take one of these boards. I don't have the stuff. I'll have to make a video of it. I'll do like a short or something of another hack. So I'm going to glue this sandpaper sheet to this board. I was in Discord for the first time sewing with Deb last night. So here we are. Good morning, Sandra. All right. So we're going to put this way and that way. And this is going to go through here. We're supposed to get a huge snowstorm on Thursday, snow and ice. I'm not looking forward to that. And my son, after yesterday's fall, is going to look at the situation with the lawn, maybe chunk up what's underneath. He's going to assess. All right, now I'm going to take these and put these. So in actuality, with this this pattern I'm doing, this pattern I'm doing is super cute, but you do, as you can see, have to organize everything. You have to be organized. I have not figured out how one could chainsaw the whole thing without getting really, because I tried yesterday, really confused. So there's that. So I'm glad I must have figured that on early on, and that's why I had organized everything into here. My guess is from looking at what I have left in the project, I did do all these white legs for the top of the stars. It appears that I did those chain piecing. So there are parts that you can. All right, so this was a little wonky. I'm not taking it out. But it's going to be super cute. It's Tula. I don't remember the line because it was, I don't know, last year. And so now I have these going. Good morning. Let's see. Lynn's Mystery Quilt. Did she say you made the pattern or you found the pattern? I know nothing about the pattern, honestly, Pat. She is sending me the box with the pattern, and I'm supposed to magically get all these. Oops, I did something weird here. Oh, I went up too far. All right, so I did some oopsie. That's okay, we're just gonna fix it. There we go. So I haven't made it yet. I have no idea. So it'll be, hold on, this goes here, that's right. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna put this here before I mess up. So the pattern, I don't know, I have nothing to say about that. Even when I get it, I will be doing the videos though for it, and I will be making it. I just haven't gotten it yet. Actually, I forgot. I have the rest of those other clues. I better start uploading those to you all of the who's there. All right, so that should go here. And I have one in and one out. When you're doing if you are doing this for whatever reason, or you have this pattern, decided to take it out because I'm finishing it up, I press one way and the other way so that everything nests. So yesterday I couldn't long arm, but I did sit down and piece for a bit. There, let there be light. So Katie and Jess, Sewing with Jess, I think it is, and Katie, the Greenland Quilter, they have launched a collaboration and doing a baby quilt. So if anybody is interested in that, they both had a live yesterday on their channel telling you what it's all about. see. And we have that. Okay, so I will say chain piecing these blocks is fabo. I am going, there's not many of us on here. It is super early. It's like 6 o'clock. But I'm gonna go, let's go have some fun. Let's get the chat going. Though this part is a lot more live feed than probably chat. All right. The twisting, I don't know. I'm finding out what I've done to myself. So we have, okay. We're not going to be doing that. Some of the, we might have to wait for some of these a little later. It's too early in the morning for all that nonsense. Let's see. Did we do this? Oh, here we go. This is good. I'm bringing out the survivor cards. Good morning, Lori. So how to recognize heart failure. A, symptoms include shortness of breath, swollen ankles, and blurring under the fingernails. B, symptoms include sharp pain in the right arm, excessive sweating, and nosebleeds. Or C, symptoms include back pain, whitening of the skin, and loss of bladder control. The weight of that iron does not feel good on my arm, but it's good. I think I have to move it because if I don't move it, it's gonna get worse. I dreamed about eating bugs last night. Oh no, Andrea. What do we have? A lot of bees. So the answer, ready? Let's see. Since there's only a handful of us, the answer is A. Symptoms include shortness of breath, swollen ankles, and bluing under the fingernails. How to fly, here's our next question. How to fly safely to and from third world countries. You know what? This is really not that great of a card. I don't like the way some of the wordage on it is. Let's be kind humans this morning. Okay. So we all have, okay. I guess we're on the medical field today. On my broom. Yeah, that's, those are better choices. Some of the choices on there were a little not kind, so we're just not going to go there. Okay, how to recognize hepatitis. It's like we're becoming doctors here. A, symptoms include a yellowing of the skin and eyes, nausea, weakness, and discolored urine. B, Symptoms include botchy skin, especially on the neck and torso, fever, and persistent cough. Or C, symptoms include itchy feet, jaws clenching, and sore throat. Wow, we're going to have a lot of things. All right. Things are hurting now. We're pulling out the big boys. It's cold out here that my tea is now warm tea instead of hot tea. We have a lot of A's. A lot of A's. My son came home last night instead of hanging out and his girlfriends and which was nice. We have a lot of A's, more A's. Okay. I think all 10 of us hit A. So the symptoms are A. Symptoms include a yellowing of the skin and eyes, nausea, weakness, and discolored urine. Oh, I put it over there. Okay, I'll use this. So that's how we recognize hepatitis. How to recognize a fire extinguisher from an how to recognize a fire extinguisher for electrical fires, okay? A, the canister is blue, B, the nozzle is blue, or C, the canister is red. You definitely don't want to use the water canister, that's for sure. You want the foamy one. I have C. B and A, so we have an A, B, and C. A, B, and C. We have another A. Well, one of us is going to be right. Yes, one of you will be right. This actually is kind of important because that's a big thing. You can have electrified anytime. Of course, you have to have fire extinguishers in your home to use this knowledge. There's another one. I've only seen the red ones. So the answer is, hold on. Oh, here it is. The answer is A. The canister is blue. The canister is blue. That is the correct answer. Now here we go. How to tell if your battery is overheating. A, your horn will go off. B, your windshield will suddenly fog up. Or C, the odor of rotten airs will be in the air. We have C. We have lots of C's. I was a firefighter for 10 years and never saw a blue extinguisher. Oh, look, Teresa. Thank you. Thank you for your community service. Okay, I was wondering, I was thinking to myself, I have all kinds of fire extinguishers here, white, silver, all that. I don't ever remember seeing a blue one either. And the answer to this is the odor of C. The odor of rotten eggs will be in the air. I didn't know that. I guess I never really witnessed or had a battery overheat, so my guess. All right, here we are. There is a silver one labeled K in kitchen and commercial kitchens, and then the red ones. I don't know, I have two in my kitchen and they're two different kinds. And then I have these little white ones. I have one upstairs by my fireplace. All right, so now we're gonna, oh, I have to, see, I keep forgetting. I remember when it's time to sew, but I keep telling you guys, you gotta press one way and one the other way, and then, I mean, it's an easy fix. All right, so the rotten eggs. Okay, that's the one that said blue. How to handle an overheated car engine. A, turn on the heater immediately, pull over and pop the hood open as soon as possible. B, stop the car, protecting your hands with a rag or clothing, open the hood and slowly loosen the radiator cap. Or C, turn the air conditioning on full blast and reduce your steam. Stop at the next service station. So I am, my WIP it or works in progress is this. And I am doing whatever's in the front, it seems. What's in the front? There's different sizes. I don't know. Good question. What size am I doing is a good, oh, cover. The cover quilt is a throw size. So I'm doing the throw size. And I did this sometime last year. I'm trying to finish up. I'm trying to challenge myself and have a battle with myself over finishing up these works in progress. Sprinkled in with new stuff. I thought it was going to be pretty. I mean, I think it's going to be pretty. What is up here? It's driving me nuts. My foot keeps migrating. I've tried everything for my sewing foot. It keeps migrating. Right now I have it on a piece of foam. Good morning, Nancy. Okay, we have A's here. All right, so the answer is A. Turn on the heater immediately, pull over, and pop the hood open as soon as possible. Hopefully when I get home, I'll actually be able to long arm today. We will see. They're calling for an all-day snow and ice event on Thursday, so we'll see. Because it's going to be during the day, I don't know if we'll end up having school. Seems like a lot of people are talking about that. We may not have. This is, so I'm forming the star. There's these points, and then, so I just need to make sure I put this on here. I was going to say on the right side, but it doesn't really make a difference because I could rotate it. All right, all my pieces are coming together. And when I press this, I'm going to have to show you. I press these here out on the solid piece, not where the little flipping stitch is, because when I press this, it will nest in there. And if I press this out and this one in and this one out, this will also nest. Now we're going to put this piece on the other side if you're doing this. And now we need a actual piece of fabric here. So they kind of go, they actually get constructed pretty quick, quicker than I thought it was going to happen. Good morning, Zaza. We were out a whole week after the storm. Oh, yes, this last storm you guys had. Yes, well, I don't think we'll have that. I think it's going to be short-lived. So does that mean, Melanie, because you were out, did you lose a vacation time? Like, how does your school handle that? Because when we go over our snow days, it means we have to give back from our spring break. And in New York City, I remember when I was going to school in New York City, this is a long time ago, because New York City doesn't have snow days, we have snow days built into our calendar. You had to go to school at the end of the year, so many days that you were out. Zaza, Leanna, my parcel arrived yesterday. Thank you so much. I love everything in it. Oh, I'm so glad. Wow, that was quick. That was 1 week. No, I'm guessing we'll have to make it up at the end of the year, but they didn't say. That was fast, Zaza. I did not expect that. because I mailed it a week ago Monday. So if inquiring minds want to know, Zaza had originally won the quilt, the quilt that I had passed forward, that Barb won, but she didn't have a U.S. mailing address. And I felt so terrible about it. So I gave her a runner-up gift. And it was a 3-yard pattern with a fat quarter. I did what I could so that her and I didn't have issues. All right, and we have another one down. Sorry if I keep grabbing. There it is. You are early this morning. Good morning, Giovanna. Yeah, Giovanna, I've been coming on around 5. And we've been actually, what I've been doing is something called a live feed. So I don't talk too much. I just sew. You kind of see the behind the scenes of me sewing. But I'm not getting up. Never mind. I'm a little slow this morning. And we will talk about that at 7 o'clock. So here we go. We have, oh, I found another pile. Oh, come on. I went through that pile. I found another one. All right, so here we go. We already talked about how to handle an overheated car engine. Okay, here we go. How to use a fire extinguisher. So how to use a fire extinguisher. A, follow the blast rule. Bounce the canister slightly, lift the safety cap, allow for backlash, step forward the blaze, and turn the nozzle. B, follow the gas rule, GAS. Grasp the trigger tightly, assault from the top, and spray. Or C, follow the pass rule, PASS. Pull the lock, aim at the base of the fire, squeeze the handle, and sweep from side to side. So is it going to be A, blast, B, gas, or C, pass? My son's probably wondering if he's up. Someone's up. I don't know who. He's probably saying, what is she doing in there? Giving fire lessons? And then giving wrong information out at that? We got a lot of C's. Read the instructions on the here, right? So if you notice the weird, the thumbnail, again, that was my honey. He was trying to be funny, and he made that. So we were just going to go with it, just because that's what I got going on. Oh, that's not going there. This is going here. So we had a lot of C's. So C is the right answer, pass. So I'll read it because it's kind of important. Follow the pass rule. Pull the lock, aim at the base of the fire, squeeze the handle, and sweep from side to side. On an off note, using those multiple choice questions, blast, gas, and pass, what other thing could we be doing? I'm throwing in a bonus there. That rhymes. Run. What could we be doing if we are blasting, gassing, and passing? Oh man, I'm up too early. Call 911. This is, I think, there. What's the other one? Is green. Yes, Giovanna, because I have to be a child at this moment. Those are the things we could be doing. Just on a, being that we were on a medical kick there. We've been between firefighting and medical doctor. So, you know, we were just diagnosing that multiple choice. Okay, so here we are. I am laying everything out again. I've got that going. So I'll come here. All right, so here we go. Oh, we did that. That overheated. Oh, this could be a problem. I could wait, what happened to that? Where was my card? Oh, here it is. All right. We're back to the medical field. Ready? I am laughing, Ken. Right? That would be added fuel to the fire. That's right. So how to recognize, we're medical technicians now, how to recognize an allergic reaction to MSG. A, symptoms include a strange taste in the mouth, tingling in the fingers and toes, sore eyes, and blistering around the mouth. B, symptoms include weight and hair loss, thinning of the finger and toenails, and drying of the skin. Or C, symptoms include neurological disorders, mood swings, partial paralysis, panic attacks, and asthma attacks. What is MSG? MSG is a preservative or additive they like to add into a lot of foods, and it's called monosodium, MSG, monosodium glutamate. Is it monosodium glutamate? Try to say that 10 times early in the morning. Believe it or not, it is hidden in a lot of seasonings, like the seasonings that you would get in the supermarket, a lot of it. I have to read the label because I can't, my daughter can't have any of that. A lot of people can't. I see D, all the above, which I agree. It's in a lot of ready meals. Oh, you know what? I didn't read my ready meal I had yesterday. Yesterday, not added here, I think. I had orange chicken, Trader Joe's orange chicken bowl for dinner last night. And some air fried wontons. They have here also. Good morning, Hamill. This is a quilting show. You're welcome as long as you're respectful. It is food in the EU, Giovanna. I don't really, yeah. All are welcomed. All right, our next, so the symptoms, the answer is C. Symptoms include neurological disorders, mood swings, partial paralysis, panic attacks, and asthma attacks. Okay, oh, we're back to firefighting. I hope everybody has their fireman or firewoman outfit on now. Ready? How to extinguish an electric blanket. How to extinguish an electric blanket fire. Oops, I forgot that word fire. An electric blanket fire. Good morning, RT. A, open the windows, unplug the electric blanket, pull it off the bed, and stomp on it. B, pull the plug, drench the bed with at least 1 bucket of water and evacuate. Or C, shake talcum powder over the blanket and make sure the mattress hasn't caught fire. Good morning, Nikki. We are firemen today and firewoman. We are fire people. See some B's, some A's. I'm going to move this one in and this one out. All right, so how to extinguish. We're going to go through all the choices just because I think it'll be fun. Because some of them are just really crazy. So the first, how to extinguish an electric fire blanket. We're going to have a discussion about this. A is the first multiple choice answer. Open the window, unplug the electric blanket, pull it off the bed, and stomp on it. First of all, depending on where you're at, that may be a good idea. If it's not like really raging and you do not have a fire extinguisher. I mean, just saying. It's not the right answer. I may open up the window, unplug the electric blanket, and pull it off the bed. I may not stomp on it. My thought is I'm throwing the blanket outside of the house and then going out there and dealing with it. That's just me, but it's the wrong answer. B, pull the plug, drench the bed with at least 1 full bucket of water and evacuate. So they're saying that's the right answer. Please chime in, Teresa, because I got to tell you, we just read a question all about putting out electric fires. Of my understanding, you're not supposed to use water on an electric fire. You're supposed to use foam. Am I correct in saying that? So if that is the true thing, why would we put water on there? I mean, we could electrocute ourselves if it's water on something that it's an electric blanket. It's like, I don't know. Remember the commercials where you don't put the toaster and the radio in the bathtub with you? So I'm pretty sure, even though they say that's the right answer, is it unplugged? Oh, it is unplugged. You're right. Okay. So they get points for that. I didn't go there. I just went with the whole bucket of water and thinking to myself, you can cause a bigger situation. Gotcha. Just leave is the best. I would unplug and then use water. Okay, so that is the right answer. I was just like, I wasn't even thinking that. And shake the talcum powder over the blanket and make sure that your mattress hasn't caught fire is just, one of their throwaways, I think. I didn't think that. Yes, it did say to unplug. I was thinking someone was running around and wasn't. Okay, here we go. Are you ready? We are on a train. We are on a train to go visit 007. And on our way to visiting him, because nothing good happens when we're around him, it seems. Uh, how to survive a crash when in the how to survive a crash when in the bathroom of a moving train. Again, how to survive a crash when in the bathroom of a moving train. A, wedge as much of your body as possible in the small space between the toilet and the wall. B, lie face down on the floor and hang on to either the toilet or the sink. Mind you, this is a public restroom. C, sit on the floor with your hands back to the engine, bend your knees, and clasp your hands behind your neck. There's a lot of food for thought in that question. Got C's. We've got C's. Zaza, I'm not touching the floor in the train toilet. Those things are, yes, that's what I was reading that. I'm thinking that's so gross. It's a public restroom. Have you seen how small WC's of a train? No. Hi, Anita. Good morning. I will pull my pants up first, not getting caught like that, then see. Okay, Nebula, sure. I always wish people happy birthday. We are a quilting channel, and as long as we're respectful, we're absolutely happy birthday. I'm going to say genitalia. Ah, you got me. That's not funny. You know I'm going to get in trouble for that. You got me. I got roasted by by Nebula. Deb, can you do me a favor? Nebula's not being appropriate. It was a good laugh though. I mean, we are kind of funny here. You could stay and listen to us, but the teacher and me be shame, 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 shame. Wait, there's floods? They're gone. Bam. Thank you. I knew something was wrong. Oh, it's not a birthday. No, it's not. I got trolled. Oh. I should never read the last names. I should have just read the first name and we would have been all fine. Anyway, I like that you'd pull up your pants first. I have a lot of questions about this. First of all, how do we know this train is crashing if we are on the toilet? As women, right? As I am a woman, I can't speak for a man. How did you even know that? Fell for it. I thought it was okay. So we're sitting, right? We're sitting. And probably the bathrooms don't have a window. So I'm not sure how we're going to know that we're getting into a crash. I'm just saying, I don't think we're going to know that. Now, after we crash, like, we better pull up those pants. Yes, it's a wholesome stream valve with a little indiscretions. The screeching of the brakes. True, true. Screeching of the brakes. So if we hear the screeching of the brakes and now we think we're going to be in a train crash, the right answer is how to survive a crash with when in the bathroom of a train is C. Sit on the floor with your back to the engine, bend your knees, and clasp your hands behind your neck. If you're in a tiny bathroom, I don't know how we can do any of that. I don't know if I would know that my back is, that I'm facing my back to the engine. I don't know if I would know that. I don't know. I'm not a train rider, so I don't know. I don't know how I would react, but I definitely don't think I may know that I'm getting in a crash. So, but the screeching of the brakes, yeah, that would be a big hint, right? Good morning, Joe. I got trolled earlier. Good. They are tiny, tiny, tiny. You wouldn't be able to do that in the trains here. Well, first of all, the only train I'm used to is a subway train, and I don't know any subway train that has a bathroom on it. I don't ride like the commuter trains here because I don't commute to New York City. So I can't even talk about that. But I would imagine that a bathroom in a train would be comparable to a bathroom in a plane. Train and plane, yes, they rhyme. And those bathrooms are tiny. And I think those bathrooms in planes have gotten even tinier than they were before. I really think they didn't supersize them. I think they took away. Maybe too many people were having fun in those plane bathrooms that they had decided that they were going to make them smaller so nobody's, going mile high on them. I don't know, because when I went to Puerto Rico, and I don't generally use the bathroom on the plane, but, drank too much water. And I was in there. I was like, I could barely turn in here, like barely move and turn in there. So I don't know how someone's getting freaky in there anyway. So my guess is they might have tried to take care of that. I never thought people would be this way. Yes. And if you were a fluffy person like me, no way I could sit on the floor. Yep. There's all kinds of things. Ready? We are I'm a curvy girl, and whether I could get on that floor or not, I still wouldn't be getting on that floor. I don't think so. Well, I like the one, there was one that was really good in here. It said, lie face down on the floor. There's no way I'm lying face down on the floor and hang on to the toilet. No way. No way. I mean, it wasn't the right answer, but no way. Yep. I have never been on a train, but C would be the only one. Yes. Yep, I would agree. Okay, how to tell if a plant is poisonous. How to tell if a plant is poisonous. A, rub the plant on the skin. If bumps appear, it is poisonous. C, lick the plant and wait a few minutes. If your tongue tingles afterwards, the plant could be poisonous. Or C, crush part of the plant and smell it. If it smells like peaches or almonds, it could be poisonous. And on that note, I ran out of dark fabric. Let me pull some dark fabric. It's gonna be a lovely day at work today. Okay. Got a pile of dark. Cross Australia by train twice. Bathroom more generous than planes. No way, and you know what will I do A and B? So I guess she's going with C. My guess is Andrea's going with C. Yeah, some of these choices are really like crazy, right? All right, so the answer is C. Crush part of the plant, and if it smells like peaches or almonds, it could be poisonous. I didn't know that. That's actually pretty good information, you know? That really could be very good information. If it's true, it could be good information. Lisa or Rebecca are still sleeping. They are the ones who they're the ones that look up some things for us. All right. Here we go. Let's see. Well, why would you do that? How we're still with this darn fire business. How to react when you are on fire. How to react when you are on fire. Red plants often dangerous. Good to know, Anita. So how to react when you are on fire. You tell me how you would react if you were on fire, and then I'll read you the choices. Oh, here was the pile of darts. I knew I had some. Stop, drop, and roll, drop and roll, drop and roll. On that point, poinsettias are poisonous. Yes, they do. Stop, drop, and roll. I mean, we have, at school, we have whole assemblies about stop, drop, and roll, right? And I remember as a child having that education in school. So I would say stop, drop, and roll. As roll on the ground to put out the fire. Okay, let's see what they give us. A, cross your arms over you're on fire now. Just remember, you are on fire, and this is choices. Cross your arms over your chest, drop to the ground, and roll yourself up in a rug. So roll yourself up in a rug or blanket. B, do somersaults in the dirt or jump into a lake. Or C, cover your hair and eyes with your hands and collapse into the fetal position. I'm for jump in a pool of water. That's what Giovanna. B. I'm glad I'm not the only one it was drummed into our head. Stop, drop, and roll. And stop, drop, and roll was, yeah, I guess it was, in a way it was. A. I'll tell you my answer. So it is A, right? Cross your arms over your chest, drop to the ground, and roll yourself up in a rug or blanket. What if you don't have a rug or a blanket? Why can't it just be, you know, cross your arms over your chest and drop to the ground and drop to the ground and roll yourself? Why? And I mean, I understand what they're trying to get at is that if you put yourself in a rug or blanket, you're going to smother it, but you also could possibly put it on fire. So that's a catch-22. So I was a little off by this question. If someone can explain it a little better to me, I don't know. I did think though, you know, if there's a lake right there of water, I may just stop, drop, and roll myself right into the lake. That would be my answer. If you put all those together. If there's a lake involved or a pond, I'm going to stop, drop, and roll into the lake. The only thing is if it's dirty water and if you have an open sore, that may cause infection. Oh, I'm thinking of all kinds of things. Just stop, drop, and roll. Only wool smothers flames. There we go. So, yeah. If you got a cotton blanket, if you got a quilt going on, that sucker's going to go up. Unless it's wet, because in Little House on the Prairie, remember when they had the fire, they went in the house, they got all the quilts, they drenched them in water, and then they were hitting the fire. Well, A and B could be right. Yes. Well, did you just say A or B? Giovanna, are you doing somersaults? It says do somersaults to the lake. Oh, man. Some of these choices, they just crack me up first thing in the morning. I did the stop, drop, and roll thing when I was a young woman. I put myself out, but caught the grass on fire and burned down 2 furniture stores. Oh, oh, yeah, wow. All right, so we got that. How to ride a motorcycle in the rain. A, ride on the painted lines on the road, since these give you better traction. B, ride in the center of the lane. Or C, ride in the tire tracks of the car ahead of you. We've got a C. I don't ride motorcycles, so you can get me on one. I had a boyfriend once who had a motorcycle, and it was when I was younger and in my 20s, and I wanted to ride it, and he's like, no, moms don't ride motorcycles. But he wasn't talking about like moms. He was talking like mommies. Never mind. Oh, I have to cut this off. A mommy is different than a mommy in Spanish terms. That is what I was going to say. Wait, what? What did Teresa? Don't ride at all. I spent 3 months in the hospital in a thing that looked like a covered wagon to keep the sheets off my burns. I had a nylon dress and pantyhose on. Oh, 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 oh. All that hurts. A and B, Mama and Giovanna. Ugh. That was all. I just wanted to do it once, and then now. And I have a lot of friends that ride. I'm a big old fat chicken. Ooh, ooh, Anita. Okay. So there we are. I have that all in place. Let me put my last one of these on. I'm getting actually through these surprisingly, because here shortly I will start the show and we will go from there. I'm back on a bic after that. I was healed. Wow. Oh, I was back on a bike. Currently Paralympics representative for Australia in sledge hockey, ice hockey on a slide for disabled players. Oh, wow. That's wonderful, Anita. Go, you go. So, oh, the answer is C, ride in the tire tracks of a car ahead of you. That would be that. All right, here we go. We're going to go on to some boomer questions. What does it mean? Okay, this is old school. We're going old school. Oh, your son-in-law. Ready? Old school. What does it mean to dig something? To dig something. There's no multiple choice answers. Oh. Understand, you like it, you like it, you like it a lot. Also love my new profile picture here on Google and YouTube. Oh, great. Do you dig it? Gardening or music? They like it. So I think we got it. I dig it, dude. I dig it. Meaning you like it. Yeah. So I'm needing tea this morning. The answer is you like and understand it. Oh, we did this. This was our Perry Mason. Okay, we're still on old school. To psych someone out meant what? To psych someone out. Old school. There used to be hand gestures that used to go to that game. Well, it was a game when I was a kid. I'm not sure if that's what they're referring to. Old slang, fool them, to understand them, trick them, tease them. Yes, I got psyched out by a troll. Yeah, it used to be like this hand gesture, and you would go grab the hand and go, psych, you're it. I don't know if anybody had that as a schoolhouse game. Oh, wait, which way did I do this? Uh-oh. I'm psyching myself out right now. No, trick them to creep them out. So this does go this way. Yep. Not that I could cut it the other way. That one didn't even make sense for me to be. Uh-oh. Tomfoolery. Oh, no, this one has to go in. The other one went out. This one goes in. I got to remember that. One in, one out. Good morning, Bernice. Stopping for a few, watching the replay, but not as much fun without chat. Sorry. So to psych someone out is to trick or BS somebody. What are the slang words bare, smoky, or the fuzz used for? What are the slang words for the bare, smoky, or the fuzz used for? Old school. I don't know. I've heard other slang used for that. I actually haven't heard those names used for what the answer is. I've heard other people. Police. Oh, everybody's heard of this. Okay. Giovanna. Beards. Yeah. I could see that. I honestly never heard those names. I've heard of the popo. Not my world slang. Right. I've heard the popo's coming, but never heard about the bear, the fuzz, and smoky. I've also heard of another word, but I won't use that word. I have too much respect because I have police officers in my family. But I have heard of the popo. Oh, Smokey and the Bandit. Okay. I have to watch the movie Smokey and the Bandit. We called them pigs back in my day. My stepdad was a cop, and his name was Piggy. That was what I was thinking, Andrea, but I was planning to be respectful. You never watched Smokey and the Bandit? No, I've never watched Smokey and the Bandit. Nope, I have not. So I guess the problem is I'm on lives instead of watching TV. I'm doing this background sewing while watching the TV. So, these are quite big blocks. You haven't noticed. We'll put some of this at the bottom here. So I'm coming up with some ideas for these 2.5 inch pairs that I'm making right now. There are people, the Fat Quarter Shop, annually does a scrap pattern, and they always have a scrap pattern out. And this year it's beautiful, but it uses this paper that you buy from them. And I'm not going that route, but I like the idea of the quilt, so I'm thinking of using the inspiration of that, but not putting that spinning star in the center that uses the papers. So I might just, that or something called Crossroads. I think it's called Crossroads. We'll see. We'll see where I'm at. All right, so I have these in. First, I got to sew them all. So that's another thing. Other than whipping it through all these projects that I've started, I want to start using my scrap system over there and try to get that sewn up as well. Let's see. Good morning, Sheila. Uh-oh, I missed a bunch of stuff. It's a Sally Field and Burt Reynolds movie. I saw it in the 70s. Did a star, Leanna Andrea did a star that's available on Discord for it. Oh, okay. I didn't know. So that's kind of where I was going with it. I was going for, instead of, Andrea, like minds think alike, right? I was thinking of using these 2.5 in, I don't know, figuring it out some other kind of star. I guess I Discord. So I don't know. So Andrea, you'll have to send me what your star is. I have no idea. But I was thinking about using these 2-inch squares and my half square triangle squares that are 2.5 and somehow making a star with that. So kind of like what we're doing now, like, well, here, let me run it through. Let me run it through and then I will. Sawtooth star. So in a way, I was thinking of a sawtooth star, but in the center, maybe it being a 4-patch with these, and then using my cutoffs, my half square triangle bonus HSTs, and using them as the legs. So I'd have the 4-patch, my bonus HSTs, and then my strip scraps. That's where my mind was going. I just didn't do it quite yet. So, Lessons Learned has 45 videos on scrap quilting. I'm going to do the first one. Another good movie is Any Which Way You Can with Clint Eastwood and Sandra Locke. Let's see. It's on Sean's Discord. Katie has a segment in Sean's Quilter's Coop. Okay. Katie posted in the link on her community tab. I don't think I've seen it. Can you tag me? If it is the pattern that Sean and Katie are using, they asked me to write the woven star blocks in 4 and 6 inches, and I'm working on it. Okay. I have no idea, but we will proceed. We will proceed in whatever it is I got going on. If it's close to what I got going on, we may do it. If not, we're just going to do what I kind of drafted up, using what I have, because that's what it's all about. Happy Tuesday to you, Zaza. All right. So here we are. It's 7:01. I am getting up. I am moving my legs because I think if I sit there, I'm only going to get stiffer. So, story. Here's the story. The story is, I got home and I was talking to someone on the phone. I don't even remember. And I start taking off my clothes and start wanting to put on PJs. And I get myself, get off the phone. I get myself in my PJs. And then I said, shoot, I forgot to check on the chickens. So I proceed having my PJs on and throwing on my boots, my traction boots. I go get the 5-gallon bucket because I have to go. We have a slop sink in our mud room where, like, the furnace is and everything. So I go into the furnace room. I'm filling up a 5-gallon Home Depot bucket halfway. Or Lowe's bucket. I don't remember what it was, but it was a bucket. And I'm here with this bucket, halfway of water. I put on all my snow gear on, right? Because it's cold outside. And I start walking. Mind you, it is the lawn. It has got snow on it because we got snow the night before. Well, I got about 2 or 3 steps and whoop! Ow, ow, ow. Couldn't do that. Okay, that hurt. So whoop. And there went, and I was using this hand to hold the bucket. There went the bucket, the water, everything on the ground, myself, and I was really like, phew. Now, while I was getting dressed, I said, I'm going out to the chicken coop. It's cold. I should bring my phone with me. But somehow the phone never ended up in my pocket of my jacket. So when I fell and I was a little dazed and I was hurting, I went to go grab my phone in my pocket and the phone was not there. And I'm like, what the heck? And then I'm like, I can't stay out here. I'll get hypothermia. And I was hurting, but I knew nothing was broken, you know? And I was proud of myself. I didn't wet myself. I was wet, but not from me, from the water on the bucket. So I was like, what the heck? So, you know, the house is now, I don't know, it's not too far, but it's a bit. So I just kind of just get on all my fours and start like crawling my way to the house. And by the time I made it to where the gravel is for my driveway, I just sat there for a little bit and I got myself up. I just went through the pain, went in the house and left that phone right there, right by the door. And I gave myself a little bit. I was a little dizzy and sat down. And I called Honey. I said, you won't believe what I did. And he says, oh, no, honey, you know, I told you to be careful with ice. He had told me to be careful with ice. I knew that, but I was going the path he told me to go to. But because we had that snowfall, the snowfall, I guess from me working all day, we must have had some kind of ice thing because the snow had ice over it. So really it was ice, snow, and then ice underneath. So anyway, I caught my breath, talked to Honey. I felt better because I'm like, those chickens need water. They have to have water. They're going to be like with it, no water. They drink a lot of water during this time. And because we have a watering system, but because it's cold, you can't use the watering system because it would be frozen. So I have one giant electric heated bowl for like doggies, but a big one. And so I just went and took the bucket, and in all the pain, I was in pain. I went, filled the bucket back up, but I didn't fill it up halfway. I filled it up quarter way. And then I walked carefully up and around on there was a gravel area. So I did that. And then I had to make 2 trips because I couldn't fill the bucket up halfway. So I did that, and then I only got 2 stinking eggs out of that. All those hens, and I only got 2 stinking eggs. Came back, yes, laid down, because I was like, I was all ready to long arm. Well, not ready, because nothing is loaded, but I was ready to load and long arm. That didn't happen. I just kind of heated up a TV dinner, talked on the phone, then I came up into my sewing room because I wanted to sew. It was so quiet in this house. I'm not used to that. And so I said, I have to be in my sewing room for a little. So I sewed for a little bit, and then I had to leave because my daughter needed my attention on the phone. And so that's what I did yesterday. I did take Advil, but I didn't take Advil until much later because I was afraid, well, what if I did something internally to myself? I don't want to thin my blood out with Advil. So I did. I ended up using Advil and going to bed early. But boy, all I can tell you is that all I thought of is I could have froze out there to death if I just completely knocked myself out. So I'm definitely going to make sure, double, triple, quadruple check that I have my phone on me. That's step one. Well, that'll be step two. Step one, because my son and I talked last night, is before I go out to the chicken coop, I'm going to call him to let him know I'm going out to the chicken coop. And then I'm going to call him back when I'm back in the house safely. This way, if he doesn't hear from me, he can leave work, which is not too far, and check up on me. So we have a plan because, he works late into the night. So that's our new plan. Um, so no walking to chickens without a phone call to him. Or I have to wake him up in the morning and let him know I'm going to the chickens. But, I'm just, where am I missing? The one that is is the 6-inch courthouse steps in FPP. Everyone online is out of the papers, so I wrote a pattern for it. Oh, I was just going to just do courthouse steps traditionally pieced. I wasn't going to do paper piecing. I wasn't doing any paper piecing at all. Sorry, Andrea, I thought you'd done the star as the courthouse steps is available. It's stars that are out of stock. We all bounce after a certain age. Be careful. Exactly. Exactly. Did you have the phone this time? No, I didn't have the phone with me when that happened. That's why I had to crawl back to the house, kind of wait a little bit because I was a little dizzy, and then get up and walk to the house, in which I got the phone because I got the phone thinking if my dizziness didn't go away, I going to need help. But it all passed through. I think it was just the shock of everything. Don't go out there when your son's not home. Well, the problem is Saza, he's hardly ever home. Hardly ever home because he works so much, especially in the winter time because the roads have to be safe. They're short for men. Um, I feel for you. I use empty gallon milk containers to fill their water and have an electric water farm innovators. Good idea. That's yes. Do you think what would the survival card say? Did you think what the survival card said? Sheila, I laughed so hard on that. Uh, exactly. I wish I could find a card that said that. How to slip on ice and what to do when you have slipped on ice. Uh so that explains why you made this sound when you got up. Yes, right now I'm hurting. And actually, you missed it. I was popping Advil live on this thing. Uh, Are you okay now? I'm okay. I'm sore. I am. I'm sore. I tell my husband I'm going out to feed the rabbits and to check on me after a half hour. Cold is not a problem, but fire ants are. Yes, electric water is so water doesn't freeze. Yeah, I have one of those burning, but it's a big doggy bowl, and ow. So basically, I had the bucket on this hand. So somehow I stretched something because here and this little girl here is hurting and black and blue, and then down in here, right in this spot right here, all my curvies got hurt. All my curvies. Soaking in the bathtub with Epsom salt helps with the pain. Yes, I'm going to be doing that. I use Panadol. Yes, in Puerto Rico we have Panadol. We don't have that here though. Also, if when it melts between the mud, just as bad. Yeah, so oh, and then that was the other thing. So here I am. I finally got myself, I've gone to the chicken coop. Oh, yeah, I've got cuts. I have cuts and all kinds of cuts and scrapes all here. I don't even know from what. But I had to chunk out ice to even open up the door so I can get into the chicken coop to put the water in the heated bowl. And yes, arnica gel, that's come out. Started using that yesterday. So, and then my neck here hurts. So, today my son is going to go out to the lawn and he's going to take some kind of stick or something. He's going to try to figure out how to chunk up the lawn so that it's not a sheet of ice. Having the cushion on us helps against broken bones. Yes. Yep. I'm glad. Yeah, I'm glad I got lots of cushion on me. Lots of cushion. Lots of cushion. You know, I'm like the bear, not the police bear, but a bear hibernating. I was eating for hibernation. Not really. Eating for the winter definitely gave me more cushion. All right. Mud is bad as ice. If we're, I have slipped on mud. I've done that too. But at least like I can see the mud. I guess if I didn't see the mud, that would be bad. But normally I see the mud, and I really thought, because I had walked that path, that I really thought that there, on that section, there was not going to be ice. My airbags. All I could say is it's a good thing I got real girls here, because I would have blown one out. I would have blown one right out, I think, yesterday. I don't know if it was the 5-gallon bucket when I was holding it and somehow it hit there. I don't know. I don't know why there all that happened. It's an odd place to be all banged up. So my guess is that I did something like the bucket or hit something. Plus all these scrapes. I'm not sure. I'm here to tell about it. I didn't freeze to death. It's from hitting the ice. Okay. This chair is driving me nuts. I don't even know. I have no more ideas of how to get rid of the creaking, and I don't want to get rid of the chair because my honey's like, well, just buy yourself a new chair. And I just, well, first of all, I don't want that expense right now, but it was my dad's chair, but it does a lot of creaking. All right. Maggie, let's see. Glad you didn't hit your head. I know, because when I called my son, he asked me, did you hit your head, Mom? I'm going, no, I did not hit my head. That was the first thing he asked me. Good morning, Leanna from Mount. For once, I was up early than usual. Got my yoga in before anything else. I heard about your fall on Lynn's live last night. Sure hope you heal well. Be careful. Oh, yes, I'm going to be careful. We have precautionary things definitely are going to happen because that was intense. All right, so I'm going to finish this one block, and then we're going to open up the ginger quilter box. Spray it with WD spray. Yes, and then I've used oil spray. I'm going to have to, we have black cotton soil in Kenya, and when it comes mud, you get stuck, and it's difficult to get out. It's good to see you this morning. Good morning, Barb. All right, so let's go. What happens? Here we go. How to react. We're going on survival mode again. How to react if your TV catches fire. How to react if your TV catches fire. So if you were on here earlier, you will know that we were police people today. I mean, not police people, fire people today. And we were doing all kinds of fire things. So now how to react if your TV catches fire. Or better yet, how does your honey react when his TV catches or her TV catches on fire and she's a TV addict? A, pull the plug and cover the TV from behind with a blanket to suffocate the flames. B, flip the TV on its front and quickly turn off the power circuit. Or C, make sure the TV is turned off, then throw water on the flames. Get the blue extinguisher, unplug it, A. We have A, C, A, unplug it, and blue extinguisher. So people are rattling off knowledge we learned about in the morning about fire extinguishing. We had like a interesting fire extinguisher lesson, would you say? A course in fire extinguishing this morning. We had all kinds of stuff this morning. C. All right, so the answer is A. Pull the plug and cover the TV from behind with a blanket to suffocate the flames. I guess all that knowledge that they tried to teach us before does not apply to this scenario. Okay. How to fill a radiator in an overheated car. A. Turn off the engine and wait at least 15 minutes before slowly opening the radiator cap. Fill the radiator with hot water. B. Loosen the radiator cap slightly to allow steam to release. Wait about an hour, then fill the radiator with water or coolant. C. Leave the engine running and carefully loosen the cap. Slowly fill the radiator with cold water. Or D. Leanna goes to the closest, calls AAA, or goes to her car dealer and let them deal with it. I think the kiddos will love this for collaging. These little cutoffs for the triangles. I don't even know where the radiator is in our car. By then, you have fused the car. I did something here. Oh no, I should have checked. Oh no, yes, I did something wrong. Darn it. Oh no, I didn't. Oh, I thought I did something wrong. Okay, I did something right. Whew. If you take it to the mechanic, better to call. Oh, I see. Okay, yes, probably should do that. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Call AAA and have it towed to. I guess I should have said. I did say call AAA and then go to my. But call AAA and have them tow your car to your local car dealer. That's the way I do things. Yeah. I don't know. Do you have AAA in Giovanna? It's a company that you call and they take care of your car troubles when you're broken down. Well, time for animal chores, not a problem. Here we have to learn about engine before getting a driver's like, wow. Okay, yeah, be careful, Bernice. No more accidents. I mean, being me. A, turn off the engine and wait at least 15 minutes before slowly opening the radiator cap. Fill the radiator with hot water. All right, so we got that. That one's done. Check. Oh, this is good. Ready? Here we go. How to avoid afternoon fatigue. I call my sexy mechanic and he comes as soon as he can. Do you call him every day, Giovanna? Does your car have trouble every day? Good morning, Annette. How to avoid afternoon fatigue. I really need to know this. A, eat a low carbohydrate lunch, drink plenty of water, and take deep breaths. B, eat a light lunch rich in carbohydrates and rest after eating. Or C, avoid lunch since it will slow you down and exercise instead. I like Teresa's. That's the one I do, take a nap. And I do. When I go home, if I'm tired on my lunch break, I will take a nap and I put on my alarm and then I get up and go back to work. That happens a lot. We have B, A. We learned that in driver's ed, but that was in the 1960s. Cars are different back then. Giovanna car is in the shop twice a week. Drink more coffee. Oh, coffee. Coffee, yes. I would have frequent car troubles, Giovanna. Yeah, I would have him open up the hood and be like, it's back there. Bend over back there. What's going on in my car back there? Oh my God, we can be into so much trouble. All right. So here we are. The answer is A, eat low carbohydrate lunch and drink plenty of water and take deep breaths. If I took deep breaths, I think that would make me fall asleep personally. I think that's a personal thing. I don't know. All right, I'm almost done with this one. I don't know why it's taking me so long. It's probably because I'm going slow. I'm on slow mode. I go past his garage every day as it's near to my house. Do you ever ask for a house call? Here. All right, let's see. We're going to go to new school questions. What is the name of the wizarding school in Harry Potter? What is the name of the wizarding school in Harry Potter? We're done surviving the morning fatigue. Take care, Teresa. Tiana is not stalking her mechanic. When I take my car in for service, he takes me home and comes to pick me up when he is ready. Do you offer him, what is it, a nightcap? Maybe you could offer him a nightcap. All right, in those rom-com movies when they always offer, never mind. I'm having fun with myself right now. Okay. And is he a silver fox? Hogwarts. Wow, that's service, Giovanna. It sure is. All right, I'm going to run this through. We are done with this one block. We only have, I don't know, 50 more to go, it seems. Let me see. I think there's only 2 more blocks that I need to work on for, and well, I still have to do the tops to these and the sides. Oh, whoopsie. I just made all these wrong. Look, all the noises you hear. I totally did this wrong. Huh. Do I unpick all the bottoms, or do I or do I just say screw it and I just will make a dip? Let me see. Look, I'll show you what I did. Ow, I don't know what. Okay, I'm going to get that box, but here we are. Okay, look at what I did. Do you see the bottom of this? Do you see the bottom of this? Okay, I apparently didn't cut any of these squares, so it didn't do what I thought. Now, look at the pile that I have next to this. Look at the pile next to this. Yeah. And this. Yeah, forgot to put those in. Forgot to put those in. So, this is what I'm doing. I am going to use this as possibly a burping pad or add to it and make it a table runner. And we're just going to go with this. Or maybe I can, let me see. I don't know. Maybe I could. No, I can't. Yeah, we're just going to go with this. We are going to modify. We are modifying this because I could go, well, I could. I don't have to. I could go and unpick. There's 3 seams up to there and then put it in and cut it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I'll do. Ow, everything is cracking. Oh, I need my box. My box. Let me undo my box. Here it is. Okay. Here we are. The Ginger Quilter box. We're going to unbox this. Here we go. When you are good to people, they are good. Exactly. That's exactly right. No, create something new with your new design. No, seam ripping up. You don't have to unpick the whole seam. Right. Just do the points. That's what I'm saying. I could just do that. I think I may just do that because I do like the look. But I could also just do that. No, I'll unpick them. Anyway, we're going to go with the Ginger Quilter box. Here we go. I don't think I'm going to long arm today. I'm like, I don't think so. I think I will be hurting myself if I do that. So I think what I'll do is sit on the couch, watch TV, and unpick just the bottoms. All right, so I've opened this up, right? And here we go. The Ginger Quilter. And I'm thinking if I finish that, I can then work on this. Let's see. Oh, it's like a 2-pager. Oh, that's the pattern. Okay. This is called Flying Pig Box. Flying Pig Box. You have heard me mention before, I love flying pigs. They are a symbol of bravery, imagination, and hope. If pigs can fly, you can do anything. I wanted this month's box to be a nod to my favorite inspirational animal. What's in the box? We will see. So here we go. So the first thing that she wants to talk about in the box is the fat quarter bundle. So I'm actually going to show the pattern. The pattern is provided to you by the Ginger Quilter, by gingerquilterbox.com. 6-pack pattern, bricks and bows. It's a 48 by 60 inch quilt. It says 5 + 1 as shown. 5 coordinates, 5 coordinates and 1 contrasting fabric. So 5 coordinates is ½ yard each. Oh, what is this? Are these ½ yard cuts? Oh, maybe. Oh, no. Okay, well, this says ½ yard cuts. And then the contrasting fabric is a ½ yard, binding is a ½ yard, and backing is 3 yards. So we can go ahead. I think we could do this on a live. This would be fun to do. So I won't be doing this tomorrow because I want to get through some, I have one quilt that's a Valentine's-ish kind of quilt that I want to do after this WIP It project that I may put set aside. I may set this aside so that we can do that Valentine's one because we're already in the first week of February. So am I staying home today? No, I'm not walking to school. I'll drive to school. I'll just be sitting a lot. And if I have to run around a lot, I may go home. So, okay, so let's look. We have here pink twisty lollipops. The cute lollipops remind me of a pig's tail, curly and cute. One for you and one to share. That's cute. I might have to send those out to my niece for Valentine's Day. Oh, this is cute. Look at this. Look at that. A bedazzled pink. Look. So freaking adorable. Hearts. That is super cute. I love that. That piggy is so cute. That is a cute piggy. Ooh, look at this. We have coordinating pink Wonderfill thread. I don't always use coordinating threads when piecing quilts, but considering the whole project this month is a peachy pink, I thought this would be a perfect time for matching thread. It's amazing how invisible the seams become when you give it a try. This is beautiful. It is Egyptian cotton, 50 weight, Wonderfill confetti color KT 306. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. All right, so let's see what we have. Oh, we have a lot going on here. So this here is a half-yard cut. I'm pretty sure this is a half-yard cut. Look at that. I love peach and coral and pinks. I love that. So this here is from Joe de Vary, designed by Barry J for AGF. Art Gallery Fabrics. And then we have, so this is all Art Gallery fabrics. Then I have what appears to be another 18 inches. Yep. And this was beautiful. Is called the Patty Bashmi Angle Daydream collection from Art Gallery. Look at the selvage. The selvage is so super stinking cute. Look. It is so cute. It is so cute. I thought I saw a little girl. Look at that. Look at that. That's so cute. And here's the fabric. Thanks for sharing your knowledge and talent. Love the Ginger Quilter box unboxing. I do too. All right. So now we have a package of fabric called Color Master, a curated fabric group to enhance all your projects. Oh, so I see what she did. I actually like this idea. I like this idea that she did. So a half yard, right, in this, here's the pattern. So a half a yard is a contrasting fabric. So I'm going to say this is the contrasting fabric, right? Because if you look at all these with this, this must be the contrasting fabric. This half a yard must be for binding, but it's too beautiful to bind, use for binding. I don't know about that, Natalie. We might have to use this as a border or something. We might have to use that half yard for a border. Yeah, this doesn't have a border. This is one that doesn't have a border. I think we're going to use this as a border. I love that. It's beautiful. Okay, let's go through this pack. So in this pattern, it uses 5 half-yard coordinates, and she gave us more than enough because this is a, oh yeah, she gave us 10 fat quarters, so that would be equal to 5 half-yard cuts. So let's look at this. Good morning, Regina. It looks like gnomes. Oh, I love art gallery. I chose Drifter for my next PMQ. And hopefully, talking about the next PMQ, that's coming up. So if anyone is interested to sew with me, it's called Fly Away. I'm doing the hummingbird. And if you use my promo code Leana, Leana, Fly, you get a free gift. This doesn't tell me who this is. All I know is their art gallery fabrics. There's nothing on the selvage. That's beautiful. Like now I'm supposed to cut that up too. Oh, too many things to cut up that are beautiful. All right, so we have that. I had to show that big. We have that one. And this one, let's see. Yep, this doesn't have, wait, does it have the selvage? Nope. You know how on a selvage there's one side that has the words and the other side that doesn't? That's what's going on here. There's this one. Oh, and look, like there's like a little tiny, do you see that buggy? So cute. And we have a solid peach. I love all these. Look at that. It's so beautiful. I'm going to open this up because this is big. Again, no selvage that I can show you. It's one of those selvages with no name. This one. We're going to open up this one because this is big. Let's see, selvage. Nope. Nope. Can you see that? I have this. And this one. Oh, this is going to be a beautiful quilt. It really is. Wouldn't it be funny if I could figure out how to do a little flying pig and maybe put it on the side? I don't know. I'm just going crazy. All right, I love this. The last ginger quilter box I loved, and I am in the process of trying to figure out how to finish it off with my sewing machine down. I had ordered some things on Amazon to see if I can get my Rocketeer working with the zigzag, and I bought the foot, and I bought also a walking foot for the slant foot, and it's good because it'll work on all my slant feet singers. So I'm trying to make do. So that is this month. This is exciting. We're going to make this. You're going to see me create this in real time, but I do want to go ahead and show you what we will be creating next. Let me get it. And I'm pretty sure I showed you this. Wow. I must have done something on my back because my back now when I twist it hurts. Okay. So this is, so go ahead because I'm going to do this in real time. And I want to do this sooner than not. I'm going to do this. This is free. You can go on the Riley Blake. This one's called Cherry's Jubilee, but they had this in many different, they had the same pattern in different lines. And I am going to use all of my Valentine scraps. I did not order I did not order Fat Quarter Shop, the Cupid box, whatever. I'm done for right now. So not that I wasn't enjoying them. It's just some bills you have to pick and choose. I have to pick and choose. So I have some Valentine scraps, and that's what I pulled out. This actually came from last year's Cupid box. These are the ones that I had left over. So I have this, and then I have some, that was last year's Cupid box, and then this was from the year before Cupid box that they had sent, and it was a jelly roll. So I have some jelly roll. I don't know if this is even going to go into this quilt right here. I've got like mini charms. I've got some, I think, Sincerely Yours kind of charm packs. So I'm pulling, this is going to be a complete scrap project. I've got this. Let me shut that off. I've got a piece of this left, as you recall, on that quilt that we just finished. And then look, and then after all that, I found a fat quarter of this. So we'll probably use a lot more of that. And okay, then I've got this scrap and this one. I basically just pulled out all my scraps. Here is like an art gallery 10-inch thing. I don't know, these are the strips that was left over from the last project. So again, pulling out my scraps that kind of read Valentine's to me. I probably won't be putting this in, but you know, I have more of this that has little hearts in it. So you can see I've got my scraps in here. And then, I don't know if you recall, but we had done a 5-yard quilt. That probably doesn't read. That, you know what this was? This was leftovers from something else I made. And that's why that's in there. And then again, I have little pieces. And being that this has green in it, I have little pieces of green that maybe I could use from cutoffs for the leaves. I guess I better pull some more green out. I have some white. Look at this. I have a couple of more of these. I have that one. Ooh, look at this. That's beautiful. That's peachy. That should go in our peach pile. And this is Art Gallery. Hold on. Hold the phone. Look at that. Wait a second. I think that could go in our art gallery section. Yep, we're going to put this in the art gallery box. Yep. Have an extra piece there. Okay, so we're not going to use that on this project. I have some of this and some of this. Got this here. This. So maybe tonight what I will do is some more pieces. What I think I might do is take it easy, not long arm, but I will cut this out also. And then we could work on, this will be my Valentine's quilt. I had some of this. And then some of that. And now look at this. I have a pile of peach here. This is peach. Peach fabric squares. Huh. This one resonates more pinky though. I don't know, maybe some of that peach can go in that other quilt, because I could always make that other quilt a little bit bigger. It's basically a 1-block quilt. All right, so if you do not have this pattern and you have some scraps you want to use and you want to sew along with me in real time early in the morning, go over to Riley Blake and download your free copy of Cherry's Jubilee. Now, as you can see, I read it and I'm kind of streamlining it. So I can give you measurements, because Riley Blake, when I told them I was doing this, gave me the okay, because this is a free pattern. Here it is. And then this here is what I like, a little cheat sheet for myself. After reading everything, Yeah, I don't know if it'll hurt. Is Leanna school? Is Leanna on a school delay? No, no, I'm not. I'm on a delay. The school isn't on a delay. So this is what I after reading everything, this is what I've come up with. The cherry block. Select 7 reddish colors, cut into 4.5 inch squares, and then the background is 1.5 inch squares. And what I figured is 104. So it's all in here. You can read it, you can highlight it. I just seem to like to transfer things on Post-it notes. So I have one for my cherry block, my heart block, my leaves, my stems. So what, it says in like here, it'll tell you what you need. But for backgrounds, let's see, what does it say? How much do we need for background? Because that's the most important, right? We're using scraps, but my background is going to be continuous. So my background says I need 2 1/8 yard. 2 1/8 yards. So I didn't see that I pulled any background to this. So I'm going to have to pull out background for this, and 2 1/8 yard. So there we are. It is a cute pattern. It is. Maybe you can use the peach from your stash and make a scrappy binding for your ginger quilter box. That's what I'm thinking, Maggie. I think I want to incorporate whatever is peach somehow in there. So, because then that will be the next one I'm working on. But I do want to I want to bang this quilt out. I have a panel quilt, which is the February quilt of the month for Fabric Cafe, but I'm actually going to do that video style because I have to put up actual video. I prefer these better lives, but I will try to do a video on that. Everyone, I am signing off early. Because it's going to take me a while to like get myself ready for work. I could feel it. It's going to take me a while. So everyone, have a wonderful day. Pass it forward. If you like what you see, please like, subscribe, and share my channel. Know that I'm getting very, very close to 3,000, like super, super close to 3,000. And I want to give away that fabulous 5-yard quilts book. And then there'll be maybe 1 or 2 other prizes at that time. So when I hit 3,000, we will definitely be doing something like that. That's it. Also, if you're interested in supporting my channel, I got to bring this to work today. Just support my channel. If you're interested, just come and visit me. That's all you have to do. You just have to come and visit me on my channel. But if you want to be included in this particular Pass It Forward quilt, all you have to do is any total. I'm not putting a total on it. Whatever you want to do on my PayPal, and it is my Pastryqueen's Farm Adventures PayPal account. Whatever. There's no judging, and you don't have to do anything. But if you're interested, you can go there. Can I come to your house? Yes, of course you can come to my house. I'm always welcoming people. Anyway, take care. See you tomorrow. Bye.